Okay, tonight we're making chicken schnitzels. Ingredients: chicken breasts, eggs, canola oil, breadcrumbs. Option A is crummies. Option B is panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to use the crummies because they're already open. Salt and pepper. Parsley. Okay, get the schnitzels out. You're going to need a very sharp knife for this. And there's like, with a chicken breast, there's a bit that's obvious that you can cut off. And then with the bigger piece, you're going to slit it down the middle horizontally. And try not to cut yourself. You're basically going to halve it, yeah? Now, some people would hit this with a meat hammer. I don't. I think it pulverizes it and I don't like the results. So I just do this. Off with the little bit. And then halve it horizontally. Should do a great job of that. Okay, we're gonna crack 2 eggs. Put breadcrumbs on a plate. Don't skimp on the breadcrumbs, you're going to have to throw some out. Some people have these amazing things to do with the leftover breadcrumbs. I don't bother. Okay, next we're going to beat the eggs and chop some parsley. Okay, I've got some parsley here. And with parsley, I find it good to bunch it up. And then chop it. Okay, now we're gonna put the chicken pieces in the egg, coat both sides. Get a bit of the excess egg off into the breadcrumbs. And I push with my dry hand that doesn't have the egg on it. So I'm trying to use 2 hands to coat this thing well and keep one hand sticky, one hand dry, sort of. Onto the plate. Next piece in the egg. And the one hand's gonna get sticky and very, very crummy. Don't worry. Keep going. Okay, now we're going to cook the schnitzels. They're all crumbed. Beautiful. Bit of canola oil. Don't skimp on the canola. This cooking schnitzels in the oven and all of that, forget it. You want to fry schnitzels in oil. We're going to drain them on brown paper, and that's just the way it is. The other thing is canola has a neutral taste. It's a neutral tasting oil, so that's why it's good to use for frying chicken or fish or anything for that matter. Okay, I've heated the oil up for 3 or 4 minutes, nice and hot now. And I'm going to put my first batch of schnitzels in. It's actually not that hot. Doesn't matter. It's on about 80% heat, nearly. Anyway, I should have left it another minute, but it doesn't matter. We'll keep it going. Doesn't matter. Some people would have put floured the schnitzels before they crumb them. I don't bother with the flour. Okay, we got a bit of sizzle action now. Just making sure they're not sticking. Checking how brown they are. Leave it a few more minutes. Okay, we've really got some action now. Let's see if it's time to flip them. Almost. Okay, I think it's time to flip these. Bit of brown happening. That's the thinnest ones that's going over first. Slightly fatter. And the fattest one. Now what we're going to do, because it's impossible to cook chicken through perfect. Okay, because this one's very thin, this might come out first. So I'm going to take that one out first. We're going on to brown paper lunch bag. I'm going to flip that one again onto the other side. And this one's pretty fat, so I'll flip it. It's got 3 sides. Alright, we've given these another minute, so they're coming out onto the brown paper. And then in with the next batch. And as you can see, the oil's quite hot now, so each subsequent batch cooks a bit quicker than the first. Also, you get left with bits of breadcrumbs in the oil, which isn't great. I'm adding a bit more here, a bit more oil, which will cool it down and help. While we're waiting for these to cook, I'm going to put another layer of brown paper lunch bags. We're probably going to end up with 3, and then they're going to go in the oven on the plate with the lunch bags, doesn't matter, for 10-15 minutes, just to make sure they cook through. Okay, let's see how these. I think that one's alright, that's very skinny. Yep, I'm happy with all of them. So in with the next batch. Trying to get all of them in this one. Last batch. Batch 3. Another layer of lunch bags. Gonna add a bit more oil, even though it's batch 3 and we're towards the end. Why not? I think we're almost ready here. Let's give it a little shake. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so onto the brown paper. Turn the heat off. Into the oven, brown paper and all. This is an oven safe plate. It's on 170. We're going to give it 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 20 minutes at 170. Going to bring the schnitzels out. Nice and golden brown. Cook through. No raw chicken, because that'll kill you. Okay, we've got some steamed broccoli, the sweet potatoes, the chips. I like to serve schnitzel with some real mayonnaise. Could serve it with some wedges of lemon, but this is what I like. It's like the Dutch way. Bon appetit.